Might even let you join our party.
Greg. You aren't awake. You aren't awake, Mr. Dragon Guy.
Yeah. I know. This is what I'm thinking.
No, I don't think that's where I would be, but quite frankly, it doesn't matter.
Why should we let y'all go? What will y'all do for us?
Now see where we're at here.
Oh, well, no, that's a pretty kid.
For God and glory, guys, come on.
So,
hey,
John, remember, as you look at him, he is a half orc.
And I really don't have anything to say to him. I'm talking to the cat person probably more than anyone.
But that doesn't mean you treat half orcs the same way you treat orcs. It's up to you.
No, I know that. I know that.
You could have a backstory that you were in love with a half orc woman for all I care. I don't care.
No, that's not what happened at all. No,
that's what they're saying. I don't know.
No.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That's right. No. We could be of great assets to you.
Look like it.
What kind of assets? Like I said, you lost to a couple of goblins.
No, there was way more.
And a lot of other things that are probably hunting you right now.
Let's free them, Chop. They might have stories to tell me.
We know some jamming songs.
You can write songs about it.
If they try anything, behead the dragon.
Why not the elf? Come on. I'm the one who's being a smartass here.
The lizard seems like the strongest.
All right, I'll free them. I'll free them.
Yep. What's next?
Right. Well, we'll
say thanks, maybe.
Around the rim.
You won't get much crotches.
You're free.
Right. We're free now. Are we conscious yet?
We're unconscious yet.
Yeah, are we conscious? Who's not conscious? First off.
So, as Chop and Cat free each individual, and they use water to regain consciousness. You all are regaining consciousness now. As you sit and talk amongst each other, you begin to form a relationship. You understand who is who, and you start feeling out up to your own degree, to some degree, who you trust, who you don't, what you feel, and what you're not. But they bring you up. Now, I don't know how much, Lucas and Colton, I don't know how much you know of the backstory of what's been going on right now. So here's what you can do. You can ask them to fill you in on anything, or if you've talked to them like just metagaming wise, you know that what's going on, Phandelver, blah, blah, blah. It's up to you. Talk as much as you want. Get whatever info you need, and you guys who have been now emaciated can also ask them. What you have found that in the time you've ascertained that it has been several weeks now that you determined you've been in this cave, trapped and held for weeks.
When we immediately leave this cave.
Well, hold on. One question: is the goblin?
We got a goblin tied up. We can't leave.
And is he gagged?
Can drag his ass with us. What I'm saying is, can we get out right now?
Well, hold on. Was the goblin gagged? He was tied, but was he gagged?
He was hog-tied. He was not gagged.
So he could be screaming for his buddies.
He is still unconscious. He's still.
Tim.
That's a good point. That's a good point. In this time that.
Look, I'm the first one to speak up. Then I'm going to say, thank you. You're great warriors. You have my loyalty. We are on a great quest, eventually to kill a dragon.
Oh my goodness!
You have deemed yourselves worthy. If you would like to join our party, if it is to the grace of my other adventurers.
Of naked starving people tied to a wall. We're impressive.
Hey, I'm still a dragon, okay? I'm part dragon.
You're not a dragon.
I'm still fairly impressive.
Well,
I paid them good compliments.
What are you saying, Greg?
That we were once a strong party.
Well, hey, let's. What do you say we get the fuck out of here.
Well,
Get this
absolutely.
dude,
You
and
hold
get
a little
over there,
chit
it's not
chat
happening.
before we go.
Hold on.
You know?
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're in here. We let y'all go.
Yeah.
Oh no! Now we're gonna play that card.
Yeah, we are. Because y'all would still be locked up if it wasn't for us.
All right. Are you going to stop us from leaving?
We're not
No,
gonna
let's,
stop you from leaving.
They
We're
could,
gonna find information out from this goblin. Because
Yeah,
I'm
let's,
pretty sure y'all wanna find it out too.
and we're pretty
Let's-
not in good shape to do anything anyway.
Did these people take all our stuff, or do we have our stuff?
No, we're naked. We got nothing.
Yeah, we're
My
naked.
friends,
Is it in the room there? Because you remember, they went to go get stuff.
Rock touches.
your stuff is gone.
Except there is a pole axe in that room. I know that.
You don't
There-
even have clothes right now.
Okay. Damn it.
Unless you
But
can
there is a
do
pole
a-
axe in the
What you
room.
do.
I made a note.
What? Made a note? Okay. We're going to manage your equipment.
Should be easy. Gone.
Yeah, I'm not going to change anything right now. You just don't have anything.
Okay.
Kurt,
Let's hunt around the room. What do you say,
you don't have
gang?
your rocks.
Rock is freaking out right now. He doesn't have his rocks. He's squawking,
But
skirting
there should be
around,
rocks in the room.
picking
So all
up
I say to our new adventurers, I say, look, dudes,
two little
let's
rocks.
get the hell out of here, guys. Come on, man. You with us? Let's go.
Obviously,
Yeah, I'd say.
hold on. Before, one of the things I want to, Tim, you can feel an special loss.
I know.
You have lost something that is in magic user world is irreplaceable, which is why magic users often have backup.
Right.
But I don't ever recall you saying or listing in anywhere that you had a
There is no backup in my spellbook. All I've got now is cantrips, which I still have those.
Time to learn how to use a dagger.
All right.
Well, I don't have that anymore either.
Let's hunt the room and get the hell out of here.
Let's bring the goblin with us. Also, the goblin corpse.
I get it, Chris.
Wife,
I want to make sure the goblin's gagged.
goblin. Maybe he was.
Well, you want to try and talk to him?
Gag him.
We're gonna gag the goblin before we leave.
All right.
Let's take the goblin's severed head.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Let's take the goblin's severed head.
What?
Okay. Totally do that. All right.
All right.
So we're leaving this place, or we're gonna go try to find our stuff, or what are we gonna do, guys?
Well, we are, but we got 0 hit points. We got to get back up to something near.
We got to get
We're
someplace
gonna
safe.
fight with our fists. We got to
We
get.
just can't go nilly-willy and taking long rest, as we learned.
Well, Chris, where are we with hit points? Are we actually all?
All right. So here's just to progress the story along. You in this time in within the next day, you spend time picking through the remains of what's in the cave, and also resting and rejuvenating. The elf has taken time to go out and just very loosely in the very surrounding areas find game. He knows how to set the old, very basic stick and rock trap, and he's caught rabbits and stuff like that.
The dumb ones.
And he's caught, and Rock has been able to find worms in the ground, and you guys have dug up some good crawdads out of the stream bed.
Crawfish. Crawfish.
So, in a nutshell, you are back to full health. All of you are back to full health. You have one long pole axe.
Crawdad, what the hell is a crawdad?
You have been able to piece together bits of clothing from what you found from the dead bodies and the discarded nastiness. You also found, there was some bedding in the areas, and through your own creative talents. And the bard knows how to sew, and he actually has thread and needle with him. He is able to, you are able to create a semblance of clothing on yourself.
It's fashion.
No armor, but you have clothes. You're at least
Man.
not walking around really naked.
Dibs on the poleaxe.
Whatever. All right. Let's move on to the cave system and see what we can find.
Wait, we still got the goblin tied up and we're outside,
Good idea.
right?
All
We're
right,
outside.
go for it. Lucas, you're right.
Scotty, just so Scotty knows what's been going on, you're all awake and
Scott, I can hear I can see the top of your head.
Tilt your camera down a little bit, Scotty.
Can you tip the camera down? No,
Yeah.
other way. There you go.
Too much. Come back. Scotty, so basically, Chop and Cap have basically rescued the team. You
Thank you,
have
bro.
together
Thank you.
clothing, but you have no belongings whatsoever. You have no armor. You have no weapons except for one poleaxe and some really jankety-ass short swords, which maybe if you hit one time might break apart.
I thought those goblins were using scimitars.
Scimitars, yes. I'm sorry.
Did we grab any of those?
Yes. How many did you kill?
Bugbears.
You killed a bugbear, and so you got the bugbear's pole arm, and you have some basic clothing from him. It doesn't fit anyone. The goblin won't fit anyone. John, roll D20 for me.
Oh, please.
He's an elf. It doesn't take much to go.
I got a 16, whatever the heck I'm supposed to unmodify.
That's good. That's good enough. I just want you to straight up tell me. All right, you were able to piece together some basic leather armor. The rest of you, none of it fits, and you have a scimitar from one dead goblin. And I think that's it, right? And plus,
Two goblins.
two goblins. You also have another goblin. Yes, right.
And 25 gold.
Who's the half elf? Who's half elves?
Tim's half elf.
Tim, roll a D20 for me.
20.
Nice. Tim, you were able to piece together through very creative. I mean, you found skills that you didn't even know you were aware of. And you work with the bard, and you find a good relationship between Cap and Tim, and kind of find this commonality of thread work and creative sewing. You are able to piece together a makeshift leather armor from the other goblins' leftovers and other pieces you were able to ascertain.
But I can't wear it.
It is piecemeal enough that it would be considered light armor.
Okay.
All right, so it will give you some semblance of protection. Until you, not that I expect you guys to get into deep shit right away,
Yeah,
step out of the
fighting a
cave, but
dragon.
It happened last time.
Glad you don't expect it.
who knows? Who knows? You guys have been in this cave a long time. What
I
you
know.
found in investigating the cave, John, is that you find that it's in a way, it's been abandoned. It's like whatever reasons for its existence,
Long
no,
since.
you're not sure, but
So how about across the stream where
you have the goblin. The goblin is awake, by the way.
well, Hal sprung a trap that actually was going to take us across the creek onto the other side. Have we ever investigated that part of the cave?
No, we haven't.
You go up into the area. It's basically where the waterfalls come out. And they come out from very large crevasses in the rock wall, pouring down into this very large basin that's kind of about 6 to 8 feet deep. You can go in there and swim around and look if you'd like, but you can see the water is pretty churned up as it's going in there, as it's in there. You can't really
I'll
see.
try swimming around there a bit and see if I can search.
All right, go ahead and do an investigation check for me, John.
Oh, Lord.
Mutant piranhas.
So watch.
See, I got
Found a shark.
The +3 megalodons there.
+2, 14 + 2, 16.
16. John, as you investigate this find, you find that lots of copper pieces down here. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost like, was this a fucking wishing well or what? So you were able to scrape together about 35 copper pieces out of it. So who knows, at one point, you doubt the goblins ever did that shit, but who knows in long times past that maybe this area had a different purpose and a different idea.
All right, across the stream where
Right down
Somebody write down 30.
was.
Are you going to write down 35 copper in your inventory now?
No, not really.
Somebody's got it.
The bird wants to hoard everything.
All right, so you find that the bird wants to carry all the copper, which he's just holding in his
Making up for
hand.
his rock.
The bird has kind of created this rock has kind of created this little nest as a pouch.
You like shiny
And
stuff.
stuff, and he puts the copper in there, and he's like,
I'll give all the copper to her. What the heck?
and he
Now
puts
across the
it
stream where we
away.
never have been,
You don't.
Chris.
Sorry.
Across the stream where we have never been. Greg fell in. We went across, or we went down the stream. We never got across to the other side.
What you find is that the area you've been held in is the area initially, when you were initially, remember when the black spider came and visited you? You guys all of a sudden remember this. That
I think you, are you sure that
recognize
people
the
saw this?
cave as you go across where the bridge was and into the left-hand area. You recognize that as the initial area you were held in with the black spider visiting you.
Okay.
Since that
Haunted.
time, you were moved into the other area, but that initial time you were in that spot. So what you find is you find some old beds that are really decrepit, stink, and just like kind of like falling apart, rotting, like goblin gook all over. But nothing of value in that area, and it kind of looks abandoned.
Search the bed, search everything, roll it all.
You do a thorough search. You've spent enough time. You are become very aware. Rock, roll a d20 for me.
15.
15. Rock, as you're investigating, you do not find your beloved rocks. You do find one really shiny gold, sparkly rock that you love. That's nice, but
It'll
You don't
never
care.
fill the hole in my heart.
you don't give. Other than that, you could take the wood and maybe you can repurpose it. It's a little decaying and it's kind of rotting.
No, that's just rock on. Okay.
We gotta interrogate the goblin. He's been sitting there for a while.
Yeah, he's been sitting there. Go ahead and interrogate him. What do you want to say to him?
Well, I don't know anything of prior to them getting caught, so I need
Goblin, right?
The bird. Well, I mean the cat.
Who speaks Goblin?
me.
Yes. I thought somebody else did.
So can I translate for one of the other people who has
Yeah, you
better
totally-
knowledge
You totally
of
assume that you're translating for everyone.
Okay, pretty boy, it's your time.
yeah, whoever wants to ask the questions, go ahead. I'll translate.
No, go ahead, John. You're always affectionate when it comes to goblins.
Well, you don't want me either goblins or orcs translating, because quite frankly, my idea of talking to them just means cutting them into little tiny pieces. So
Okay. Ask the goblin, where have his friends gone?
Where have your friends gone, Goblin?
They left us here. They sent us as an outpost because Scheisler and I, we kind of got a bit of trouble near Phandelver. We tried to steal some horses and we caused a bit of a ruckus, and now we got in trouble and they made us sit here and just take care of these people. But look, I don't want to die, please. I don't want to die. I'll tell you where they are. I'll tell you where they are.
Tell us.
Ask them where the loot's at, Lucas. Where's all the good
No,
stuff?
where are they? That's where the-
Where we'll go with where are they first?
They're at Craigmore Castle. That's the goblin
Damn castle.
main area. That's where the tribe, the Craigmore tribe, they're all there. And they follow the order of the Black Spider. It's like they don't King Groy, he doesn't want to follow his orders. But he does it. He does it because the Black Spider is everywhere. It's like, I don't even know. He could be listening to me. I could be dead right now.
You could be dead right now.
Tell us where the loot's at around here, and we'll give him a quick and painless death.
Oh, please don't hurt me, please. They took everything. Oh, I saw the gems, so many, and the big gem. Oh, the glass steps. That's no ordinary gem.
Where's this castle located at?
It's like I wanted a bite. I was going to steal some, but then I got in trouble with the horses, and they made me stay. I'll show you. I'll take you there. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'll take you there.
Well,
Are you guys ready to go? We raid a castle, or do we need to go to
we
town?
need to go to Phandelver.
We don't have any money, guys, to do anything in Phandelver except
got
for
copper.
in debt.
Copper.
We got no weapons, no armor.
45 coppers.
Haggle.
We got squat.
I got a pole axe.
I can pickpocket, but I can't say
We need to move on and try to get our stuff back.
Well, how are we going to fight these guys if we ain't got nothing?
We got our fists. We're going to bust them in the head.
All right. Do we have
Well, hold on.
take a 1 minute break to refill?
Yep.
All right. Bio break.
Let's take a
Break.
3-minute bio break refill.
Okay, and then that time, Colton, figure out what you guys want to do. You're the new leaders. You got nothing.
I'm gonna set it down so they can see everything.
All right.
Lucas, what's your plan?
Epic.
Huh?
What's your plan? What's our plan for the future?
You metagaming?
I don't know. They don't have anything. So
We need to go find where their stuff is at.
yeah. If there's a camp, if they're in a camp outside of a castle, we could sneak in and steal their stuff back. But I don't know if they're in the castle or not. You know?
If they're in the castle, I don't know how that'd work.
Yeah.
Because the castle sounds like a pretty big ass place that a lot of goblins will be at.
I can pick.
I guess we need to tell the goblin to take us to the castle then, because if they took everything, then they took their stuff too.
We could do the old fake prisoner trick. Have the goblin bring us in as a fake prisoner.
Ah, smart.
But
Smart.
who knows if he would,
Or the goblin knows like a back door somehow, maybe.
Well, we would need to
Yeah.
promise. Yeah, we need to see if the goblin knows a back door, like she said.
We could just, or if he doesn't, we could promise him a part of the loot.
Yeah, if we ever take over the castle, part of all the gold in the castle or something.
Mm-hmm.
Can we not take a moment to cheer Lucas and Colton for spending an hour and a half not able to say anything and do anything the entire time, and now they basically control the entire group. So
Is that what they did? They sat there for an hour and a half where they could do anything?
hour and a half before they could say a single word.
Paying their dues.
Brother, I forgot to start recording this
Until later.
at the start, but so I'll upload the video, but it's not going to be the entire session. I'm sorry. So bad.
It's all good, man. I'm fine. I just like walking in when I had 4 hit points and two bugbears, 3 wolves, and a bunch of goblins staring at me. Like, where's everybody else? Well, they're eating dirt.
Well, I think the life lesson there is never let enemies escape and take a long rest in the midst of their lair.
Lesson learned.
So, what are we supposed to do when we get in the castle, anyways? Like, we make it as this or that, but we still don't have armor or clothing. Well, that's the same thing. Armor, clothing, weapons. It's still weapons. So.
Yeah, I think it'll just be have to a chop and tap mission there.
Oh gosh. Can we just like rob someone's house for gold or pickpocket or we can sell something? We could.
Somehow we got to get some stuff.
We could do something. Maybe with the goblin. I don't know. If he knows any relations or ties, we can give him back for gold somehow.
This has been fun so far, hasn't it?
It has. I think it's been quite nice.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
And the DM is back.
All right. We have to put the wrong thing. What to add in?
Guys, how do I add a poleaxe to my equipment?
Be under, just go on weapons. It should be in listing.
I don't see it with those. I'm trying to add an item.
Equipment. Well,
Scotty.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Hey, you guys like my shirt?
Oh, wow.
little black man there.
Do you recognize the street? Hold on.
No. Not really.
It's an Abbey Road takeoff.
Abbey Road.
Well, I get the Abbey Road takeoff, but that's not Abbey Road, so.
I know.
That's not Abbey Road.
It's not exactly Abbey. I don't know why they didn't use the actual Abbey Road. Maybe they didn't want to get in trouble for some bullshit or something, but.
It is Abbey Road.
Hey, it's modern. It's Abbey Road 2030.
All right. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to do stuff?
Well, let me ask this basic question. Despite the hour and a half delay, Colton and Lucas, initial feelings about play and what you think?
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, good deal. Glad to hear it. I apologize. And know
Yeah, I had a
that,
lot of fun hanging on that wall.
hey guys, know this.
Lucky you got down.
That encounter was not created because of Colton and Lucas's entrance into the game. That encounter was created because of your own failures.
If they weren't there.
I thought it was a pretty good introduction.
Well, I didn't realize.
I think it's pretty good, yeah.
I thought it would go a little differently. I actually thought you guys wouldn't get caught because I thought you'd use the cave system a little differently. But it still works out. It's good. I had both ways planned out in my head.
We got to remember that at the end of every gameplay,
We
there's
kill everything.
there's quite a few
anything
bourbons
alive.
in us. So when we start out the next day, we don't remember the last half or the last.
Well, I mean, this whole started at the very beginning, so I expected more strategic gameplay instead of everybody.
Not from him.
No strategy.
God.
Yeah.
Great
Come
pillage,
on.
hack,
Who are you
slash.
talking to?
There's more than one there. All right. So find yourselves. It is now early morning, 8 a.m. You walk out. You're ready to greet the world again. You know the trail back to Tribor Trail. You know the small path. You walk past the area that Tim fell in. You walk past the area, and Tim points out, he's like a little embarrassed. He talks to the half orc. He says, "Yeah, Chop, I fell into that." And as you walk past the,
Do we find anything?
nope, there's not much change. It still looks as abandoned as when you walked into it. You notice that there are tracks, that the path has been worn a little bit more, but then because of your ranger skills, John, you can sense, you can look at the path, you can look at the mud trails, the indentations, the wear of the grass along the path. You can see that, yes, it was in fact used for a while, but then for whatever reason, there has not been any activity other than what Cap and Chop have done along this path.
All right, well, let's get back out to the main trail and let's hunt that back the other way.
All right. As you reach the main Tribor Trail, the growth of the acid area that you see, Greg, that your character just decimated has spurned new growth, new greenery in the area. Vines are starting to form up. And again, you realize that there has been some amount of time has passed.
Well, I guess in about 3 weeks.
You reach the Tribor Trail. You reach the main road. You are within a day distance of Phandelver. You know that from your past experiences going along this trail to your adventures of prior, of which you have.
There's some people in the way again.
Through Greg has attempted in very difficult times to create some brews, and he has failed utterly, but still he attempts. You have parlayed the story of your prior adventures at the Dwarven excavation. You've regaled the account of how you killed the half-orc creature that killed the people of that were killing the people of Nomengard, and how you're regaled by the king and queen of your deeds, and you have, in doing so, you have inspired in some way Chop and Cap, who are like,
you guys are
all in, because they're like, yeah, and who rescued your asses? Us. You reach the trail. You head on in. You approach Phandelver. You can see in the roadway some kind of construction, some kind of blockage.
Please, let us kill them.
What you can see is that immediately John's like, oh no, not this fucker again.
Yes, let's get him.
But as he looks, it is not goblins, but he sees humanoids in leather armor, short swords, who all wear red capes, the red cape into the back of their things. They're not the most well kept, but they seem, from this distance, you can kind of make out they seem to be formalized troops, and the barricade, which you expected to be logs and stuff, are not just mere logs. They are constructions. They are blocking the roadway and then extend on into the tree line, almost forming an entire encompassing block.
Can we tell what kind of humanoids they are, Chris?
Everybody roll a perception check for me. Tell me the highest. Who's got the highest?
13.
12.
16.
19.
I always can see things.
Rock has
Pretty good at
extremely
this.
good eyes as a bird. I didn't hear Colton or Cap. Did you roll? Cap, you might have said something, but you're muted.
Nope. 15.
15. Okay, Colton.
I'm 16.
16.
16.
So, all right. Rock, you can make out humans.
Wow.
They wear
Pretty good perception.
today as you make out full humans that are in full leather armor. Their armor is matching. So whatever these beings are, they seem to be they're together and they're dressed together. The leather.
Oh, like an army maybe?
The army, shut up. The individuals, you're not trying to guess. Don't metagame me, John. What
You're not the one seeing this.
what you see is with your very perceptive eyes, you can see leather armor, semi well made, but not meticulously upkept. So you can see weapons. They all bear short swords. They all bear the cape. They have insignia on their armors to left of on the shoulder, right shoulder. What you see on the right shoulder is a black spider. That's
Oh no!
in the leather.
It's not good.
All right, we gotta stay away from these people.
Go ahead and talk to the rest of them.
Okay.
Let's ask the goblin.
How many of them are there?
Oh. So
There
I see,
are only 2.
Only 2.
But we only see 2.
Let's ask the goblin about them. See what he knows.
I see the spider on their chest, and I remember hearing, what's his name that was talking to Black Spider, and they were mentioning his name before he actually talked to him. So I use that, and I say, Black Spider, ? To the other guys, looking at them, and then pointing out at the humans.
Oh, okay. Very good. Roll me a.
7.
All right, good. They understand what you're saying. They get the conveyance. Are you drawing some more?
Oh,
Let me see. Give me.
I don't have anything new.
I don't care. Show me what the Colton and for the benefit of Colton and
Rock. No rock.
it's
Yeah, right.
some previous artwork done by oh wow.
That's
Hold on.
Cal. And
Let me
Put
turn,
up your shirt.
let me turn off virtual background.
then he's gonna mess it up.
So the trap that you saw with the rope hanging, this is one Hal, which is Greg's character,
That's me.
that was hanging from that trap. And you can see Hal here in more distinguished times with this
Before I was hanging upside
Yeah.
down.
He had more meat on his
when
bones.
he looked a little more cool. This is Rock. So that's Rock there, and you can see Rock here. He kind of looks. That's what he looks like.
Most of his eyes.
Just for you.
Rock's rocking.
Okay, so Rock, of course, Rock portrays this situation to you, and
So I have an idea, guys. Is there any way, like our rogue or some of our more stealthy people could go steal some stuff from them?
Or follow them.
Just throwing that
Well,
out
hold on,
there.
hold on. Cap wanted to talk to the goblin, right? Cap.
Yep. I'll ask him if there's a camp nearby that he knows of.
Ah, I don't know any camp. I've been trapped in that dingy cave taking care of those lots there for so long. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Ask if you
But
recognize
since I was a Phandelver and I took those horses, I've been punished. It's just not fair. Oh, I should have been treated better than this.
Gag his ass back. All right. Those of us who are stealthy enough are going to approach.
Okay, John, you're in a wide open road. How are you going
Okay, well, let's go into the
I'm a
wood
tree.
line on the island line and start to move forward.
Hold on. I want to understand how you stealthily approach in a wide open road.
Well, but you don't have to. You can go into
Pretend
the
to be a
woodline.
tree.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I am a tree. I'm going to, I would say there's always a flank. And you can
Okay, are we quite confident there's only 2 people around, and are we far enough away from everybody else that if they started yelling or made an alarm or something, that nobody else would come? Or what's the situation here with that?
What you can see, there are 2 individuals at this gate. That's what you can see.
I'm going to start to move towards. Let's look at it. Which direction are we facing to see these 2 individuals?
We know they follow the spider. They're bad guys, you know.
Well, we don't know that.
Look at them. You can see that they are beginning to wave you forward.
So they see us.
Yes.
Oh, so we're already there. We're
All right,
already.
let's rock forward.
Can I?
All right, let's go.
All right. As the group approaches, the Smiley band of 7 individuals,
Half
7.
naked.
the
Well.
Mighty 7. As they approach, one of the guards says, "Hey, what business have you got here? What's your business?"
All right.
Up.
There's a whole bunch of people with better charisma than me in this group. Pretty boy or
How's my bard's charisma?
Oh, look what's on.
he's awesome.
That's what I mean. If he's got better charisma, go for it. Bards are persuaders.
Yeah, they should be. You should sing him a song
Let's
like
get
"Come
business.
on down."
We
be
lost
with
Just
you.
start
us."
jamming for them.
We're just passing through.
Passing through where?
To Phandelver.
Yeah, wherever that is.
Phandelver.
Passing through to see your mother.
You got in Phandelver. And the other ones looks at
Buy wares.
like, oh, I don't think they've got any business in Phandelver. Don't you think, Dar? Yeah, I don't think they do either. Why should you all fucking piss off? There ain't no reason to be in Phandelver. You can just take the road back.
We are heading to Vanderland to buy wares. We were attacked by a band of bandits. Hence our
Gnarly look.
gnarly look, half naked.
Professional.
They kind of look at each other. Really? Tell me more about this, goblin bandits.
We didn't say goblins.
Yeah, we didn't. Oh, I guess they assumed that with the goblin prisoner. We took one as prisoner because eventually we'll use it to try and get our stuff back. But we just need to re-up our supplies before we go back out.
What do you think, Jared? Sounds like they're in a bit of trouble, you know. Boy, we give a crap about them. Jerry, come here, talk to him. Come here. And they kind of step off by themselves for a bit. Roll a perception check, everyone.
Oh, shit.
15.
17.
7.
18 with modifiers.
20.
21.
Colton, what's yours? Is a natural 20?
No.
Okay.
Modifiers.
Okay. So as they step off to the side, Hal and Chop kind of can see, are within an angle that they kind of see and kind of hear, and they hear bits and pieces of it. And what they hear is like, "What? I think we should report him later. I don't know. They'll probably be interested in glass stuff. We should know. They should know what they are. Maybe let's just tell them everything on. That's what you hear.
Get him! Get him!
They then break up and they say, sounds like you've been through a bit of trouble. Why don't we escort you all in to make sure you're well taken care of? It looks like you've been through quite a bit. And this goblin, he's like, I wouldn't trust him. And the other ones are like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Ken, what do you like? Can't like the bard? Can you persuade him like to just kind of stay there? We're good, whatever. And do you have some kind of spell like that or?
Fancy.
I know you got some illusion stuff and things.
Sing your boring song at him and put him to sleep.
Yeah. Good, put him to sleep.
Do we have any alcohol we can persuade them with? Like,
I have beer.
You don't. You
Oh
lost.
no, I don't have beer. They took everything.
I could put them to sleep, but whenever they wake up, it'd just be
That'd be
let's search the
Take
town
them
for
with
the
us.
if that means
group
anything,
7.
I think it'd be enough. But I have like 35 copper, and that's it.
I think I have money. Can we bribe them?
Yeah, you started with some money.
Brock has 35.
Does too.
Yeah. How much?
Gonna do well.
Okay, so I'll take the 35 copper and walk up to them and split it in half and say, how about you just let us through?
And do it in a very convincing charisma type way.
Yo.
Flirt with them if you
All
have
right.
to.
Wait, and I also say if you let us through, you will have earned a spot in my next song or my next ballad.
All right.
I will need your names for this.
Go ahead and make a performance check for me. Remember, Cap, before you roll, don't roll. Remember, you have some luck points too.
Okay.
If you want to use them. You got 4 of them.
12.
Well, they're like, oh, I don't give a damn about any stories. I'm not here for glory. I'm here for gold. And copper, piss off on that. That's worthless. That's like throwing pennies to beggars. Is that all you've got? You don't have anything more? I'll listen to you if you got a little bit more.
I think somewhere it said I had 15 gold, but I can't find it on my thing.
Let me see. Let's
I think
actually.
you started that because of your, you started out as comfortable or something, you know?
You do have 15 gold.
Oh.
And hold on. You have 15 gold.
So
And
there's-
and Chop, you have 10.
I have
So
10.
how much is gold worth in this this town or this game?
Not much. You're going to be wearing it out really soon.
Yeah. Bribe every guard. You won't have anything.
Can we try five each for each guard?
5 each. Go ahead.
Benjamin?
Go ahead.
Plus
and
the
make
copper? Plus the copper?
I think the elf just wants to punch him to death.
All right. Go ahead and make a persuasion check again.
Do a what check?
Persuasion.
All right, so I got 14. I'll add the +6 luck to get a 20.
down.
Oh, you are 20. All right. They're like, they're kind of like, they look at each other. Oh, this is more than we make in a month's wages. We should take it. I don't know. You want to do the Wrath of the Spider? Yeah. I could use a bit of gambling money. I didn't do so well last week. All right, we'll take it. Go ahead and give it to me.
Woohoo, to town!
After we're through the gate.
All right, so here's what I want you to do.
Practical.
Okay, how much did you give,
All
Cap?
35 copper.
5 per. So let's go 5 from me, 5 from Chop.
All right.
Yep.
I'm editing your character sheets to take the
Okay, you're going to edit it? Okay.
Yeah, the
Gotta know where
chart
money is.
tracking separately, but I'm because you guys jack your sheets up so much.
No, I fixed mine, I think. But anyway, did we keep the copper or not? I think we kept the copper, didn't we?
No,
They didn't want
no,
it.
we did not keep the copper.
They gave the copper and the gold.
Copper and the gold.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take copper
All
also.
right, move along, you lot.
We're back to 0.
Get your. Oh, you stink. You smell bad. What is that clothes? Get out of here. They kind of usher you on. It's like, get on with you.
All right.
And you guys, as you guys leave, you continue on your trek into the into Phandelver. as you start to reach the hill, that you can start to see the outlines of the buildings. A light drizzle begins to sprinkle the area as a light rain starts to form. You can immediately sense that it's different. As you walk in, you see people walking, but they're hushed and they're ushered. They look at you with glances of worry, concern, and untrust as they hush their children and hush them into the inn. As you walk in, you can see more of these individuals with red capes and red leather armor.
Oh, they're gonna die.
In various areas.
They're gonna die.
Some are sitting on the porches of some of areas and stuff. As you continue on inward with this light rain drizzle, the ground starts to form a small mud. What do you want to do? Oh, wait. I don't know if Cap and Chop know the town of Phandelver and have the map. Let me see in our history.
Used to be a nice place.
I think.
I do have the map.
Let's go to the inn because they bring the inn in Phandelver.
Can we even afford an inn at this point? All of us, unless we're all sleeping on the same bed.
Hold on, I want to.
Oh, party!
No, we had accommodations for a while in Phandelver.
Oh,
At least get some information out of it.
My background
post
is
this map again for the sake of everyone.
Yeah, it's out there. Yeah, you can bring it down.
Well, I want to post it because it's like
it's all the way at the top.
All right.
The cat's a criminal. He knows some under 90. He knows some people.
Are we back in town?
Yeah, sort of, but town's changed.
I'm a soldier.
What?
Now there's
I'm a
soldiers.
soldier.
Everybody's unhappy.
I have the criminal spy background, so can I check up on the underworld to see if there's any grifts to be run? Make some quick cash.
Ooh, can I?
Okay. Just so you know that your criminal spy background also mirrors Rock's.
Yeah.
So you have found in your talks together,
You guys know some people
that
together.
you have a common background. Oh shit! Why is this thing? I got a problem here. Hold on.
Which one?
I'm looking at the city. Is that what you're talking about?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm
Trying to repost it.
trying to take a screenshot. It was recording it. Hold on. I want this one.
Okay, so just while he's doing that, catch me up. What happened in the cave? So they freed us and we just ran like hell?
Go ahead and fill up.
We did a little exploring first. Didn't find shit.
Exploring, we captured the goblin, we interrogated him. Not much happened. We went back to town. There's a barricade with these.
Still got a
slugs on it.
goblin.
We bribed our way through, and now we're walking into town. We have nothing. We stink. We basically got zero except for these two guys.
I got a
We lost
pole
all our
axe.
shit?
Yeah, when we were in prison for weeks, and we lost everything. We were naked on the wall.
I lost my Holy Avenger sword.
It's at the bottom of there,
What?
I lost my Holy Avenger sword.
right next to my orb of might. Okay.
All right. Colton and Cap, I've posted a new map to Phandelver, which has some stuff that you probably you're not aware of, so I don't want you to call out. We're going to go here and there. Guys, you know where you've been. You know where you have not been.
Where are we right now?
You are now heading.
I don't know where I am now.
Really, the inn in Phandelver, baby.
Do not metagame. Try to be good about this.
What's metagame?
When you
know what metagaming is.
It can help us all out with that.
All right. So I want to hold on.
We're trying to get our way back to the inn.
So you guys, as you walk through the streets and you head toward the Stonehill Inn, your favorite place, the inn that put the inn in Phandelver.
That's right.
What the hell?
If they let us sleep in the stables tonight.
As you approach the inn, you see, again, you can see people, mothers and children tucked together and walking with a downtrodden look in their eyes and very quick. You can see all throughout this area in different locations, but in a consistent area. You see these individuals, human, with red leather armor, with patches that contain a black emblem of a black spider and capes. You see them all throughout Phandelver in different areas. They kind of look at you with derision. And they're like, I don't know what he's doing there. And they spit and they kind of like call you out as you walk through. Look at the beggars that are walking in the streets now. This is pitiful.
Oh, it's time to
make your way to the Stonehill Inn.
Okay, boys, we're
As
opening
you
the door.
approach the Stonehill Inn, you see the front windows have boards on them. The door is still there. Fine. You can go up, you go to the door, you try the door, it opens. You walk in, you see the familiar bar room of which you've spent many a night carousing and enjoying the beer and the talk with Toblin Stonehill. You see nobody in here. It is dank, desolate. You can see a bit of dust in the area as you walk in. The dust kind of pops up, and as you walk in, you can see Toblin Stonehill himself walk out. He says, "Oh, we're not accepting any." And he looks up and he recognizes you. And he says, "God's have mercy, where have you been?"
We've been stupid.
Hanging out in the cave.
Whole big stupid, yeah.
Are we going to talk to him really?
Come in, quick. Shut the door. And he immediately runs to the door and he opens it and he looks out, looks both ways and he shuts the door. Quick, sit. And he pulls off some chairs off some tables. He's like, sit down. Oh, thank you. Things have not been well since, what? You got a tabaxi on your chair. You got a cat ass. I'm sorry, he's got a cat.
Cat.
Lucas recognizes that. So,
and they speak.
Toblin's like, sit down. No, okay. Hold on. Sit down. It has been a while since you've been here. Oh, much has changed, my friends. Where have you been? And he comes back out with some ales and he sets them all around to all of you and he sits you down and he's like, "What? Where have you been? What has been happening? What news do you bring?"
Man, you wouldn't believe the shit we seen.
Oh, I believe that, my friend. I remember you in quite finer regalia before, but what you wear now is, it's just.
Well, we were captured by the black spiders.
Good nor smells well.
We were captured by the black spiders. We've been held up for weeks, and we need armor. We need equipment. What's going on in town, man?
Say that name.
What's going on in town?
These troops, these black spider soldiers, renegades, whatever they are, they have not got well into our town. Since they have arrived, they have bullied and pushed. I am not allowed to keep anyone in my establishment whatsoever. Every once in a while, they'll come by and they'll check and they'll require payment for their protective services. But mostly they go down to the sleeping giant. That seems to be where they hang out the most. But I tell you, it's been bad. They've pushed away any and all newcomers. whatever they talk about this black spider that they contain, I know this is another individual. Rumor has it this is somebody controlling the area, and we don't know who it is. In fact, it was just 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks when Jahad Lasnor spoke up against the spiders, against this troop, and they made fun of him, and it said that they murdered him straight in daylight in front of everyone. His wife and children have not seen him. Nobody have seen him. It is a bad time. You should not be in this town.
All right, it's time to take these black spiders on. These motherfuckers got to die.
Well, hold on. We are, as you can see, we're a little impoverished. Is there anything you can do to help us? Any word, suggestions? Get armor, weapons, anything?
We need the supplies.
Is there a bar that the red black spider soldiers frequent?
The giant place.
Giant.
We're there.
But first, we got to get some outfit, get some stuff for we
If you head out east from here, you know that the sleeping giant is a tap room that stirs the most vile ale. You know, we had the best ale. Oh, I remember we had the best stew in Phandelver. Oh, we have not received any shipments from Numenga. I mean, we have not made our own stew in quite some time. It is bad. But I tell you what, there's a lady, I cannot keep you here, for to do so risk my very establishment. But let me give you somebody who will put you up. I suggest that you keep low. I don't have any, I have very little money. The income I made from people coming into my establishment is all but gone. And it is all I can do to continue to pay these ruffians, these gods, keep them from burning down my very home.
All right, we'll take their address.
What I can tell
Ask him what we can do to help him out.
the lion shield Costa, they can outfit you with. I know the lady Alania, and she is not a fan of these spider brigands. And she will help you. I know this. Tell her so. Tell her I've sent you. And
Alia?
Barthen Provisions.
I see it.
Probably go there to get some basic supplies. Again, most of the people in the town are not fans of this. They have brought down ill will. And it's even Haben Wester. I do not understand. He comes out. He seems to no longer be afraid of the dragon, which we have not seen or heard of or talk of in weeks. He speaks of the brigands as friends to the town. I don't understand.
Bastard.
But if you go to Brathian's Provision store, you remember, shit, I lost my thing. What's his name? Brathian. Go to the Lion Costa and then stay at Alenia's farm. She will hold you up there. Do it. Do it in secret. Do not risk these people, for the brigands are quick to pounce and to punish those who might cause any kind of stir.
Do you know how many brigands there are in this town, roughly? How big a force are we talking?
That's a good question.
Way too many.
To be honest, I have held up in the Stonehill Inn since they've come around and shut down everyone. I see various ones in and out. I could not give you a good number. I see a lot of the same individuals, but they cycle in and out. Sometimes we'll see a certain set of group for a week and another group for a different week. But I can tell you, they seem that they're holding up further east. They have They come from the east because I've been outside taking care of my establishment, and I always see the change as a new group comes in from the east, and the old group out.
When did
Let's
they change?
roll. Let's roll.
Let's go see that person. Tell him, thank you for your kindness. We will be in your debt.
And we're gonna roll. Let's get to this lady's house and get to the whatever goodies we can get to arm ourselves.
All right, just because you've had a few drinks,
And I have
Barthen's Provisions,
Barthen's
which
Provisions.
you have been to before. You recall that
You got some wine there.
you got some wine and some basic rations and stuff before. You remember the Lion Shield Coster. You have not been to, but learning from your talk with Torblin, they get their goods from Yetar, which is way further north in the Neverwinter area. They contain items of swords and armor and shields and stuff.
Put that as the place to visit.
And then Alenia is a half gnome female that is just known to be a good person and to take care of people, who does not like these brigands. Okay, so there you go.
All right. People, Barthen's Provisions, and then Alenia, or the other way around?
We want to go to Lion Shield too. Okay? Because
Yeah, we
Lion Shield's where the bad
gotta
guys
go
are
where
at.
he said to go first. And then
Lion
we're heading
Shield?
out of town to that other.
No, the
your
Lion
place?
Shield is where the bad guys are at.
No, that's the
We got
Sleepy
to go there
Giant.
late at night when they've had lots of drinks.
That Sleepy Giant is where they're at. Lion Shield has provisions and armor and swords,
Now
as
around
well as
6 p.m. at night.
Maybe we can split up. To get everything ready.
Darkness has descended upon the area.
Should we do?
Helps with the stealth.
The rain, the light rain, has turned into a continual rain. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can we do criminal things now?
You can talk to.
Yeah.
You don't have to get up close to the mic. They can hear you. Suggest.
Can we do criminal things? Like, who was the one that I think it was the barbarian shop?
It was me.
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Bard. The
Oh,
bard
yeah.
is
The cat's a criminal.
The barbarian is shop, and then
Cat.
Cat
Staff is the
is-
bard.
the bard. Who has the criminal background? Y'all want to go out?
Cap has the criminal background.
Yeah. Cat.
Yeah, how about me and her split off and find something, so find a grift or something from somebody that we know in town.
I mean,
And the rest of us will head to that nice person's house.
All right.
I've been
Sounds good. I like it. All right. So let me just write this down so I make sure I got it all. Cap and Rock are doing what?
criminal things to go get some quick cash.
Criminal
things.
shit.
Criminal
Yeah.
shit. All
We're gonna find our
Just to
Our contact-
specify
contacts in the town and
things.
see if they know of any easy opportunities to make money
right. My other.
in an unlawful way.
Where's my? Hold on. I got it right here. All right.
Free pen?
Like it. Got it. And then the rest of the group is off to where?
Olenia.
The nice person's house.
Okay, just so you understand, yeah, Alenia is where you'd want to spend the night. Barthen's is where you want to get food and basic provisions, and Lion Coster is where you want to get armor, shields, and weapons.
We should do all these at night since we're laying low.
So you guys are headed where?
Armored shields and provisions.
All right, you're going to Lion Coster. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to take Cap and Rock, you guys first. All right. So you talk to the group. The group is understanding of the way you're separating the party. Cap and Rock, you walk out to this not torrential, but this very steady rainfall. Darkness has descended. You can see.
I don't get wet though.
You can see. All right, you don't get wet.
Because I have fur feathers.
All right. So you can see oil lamps lit in various establishments along the main path of Phandelver. You have a map of Phandelver. You are currently located. Let me open the original. Click open original. You are currently located at the Stonehill Inn. And if you want to come over here and look at the map, you can look at this map. Got it? You're at the Stonehill Inn. You're at the entrance. You can see, you know from the description from what Torblin Stonehill has told you. Basically, he has outlined a lot of the items in this map.
Can we rob?
And especially the sleeping giant over here. And so here's what you know from talking. Rock, you know, actually you both do not, you're pretty new to the area. Both of you are new to this town. But you have talked to your other team, your other group mates, and you know that this is a quote, frontier town. So there's not a lot of established, what you would see in a larger city. As you step out foot, you do not see a lot of people. You see some redcoats walking as in kind of a patrol fashion as they walk down this, I'll call them redcoats from now, just because they have this red thing on the back. Not to be confused with the British. So
well, they're coming this.
They're walking down the pathway, and you're standing just outside in the darkness, back to the wall. A bird and a cat on the side of the Stonehill Inn.
We don't have to walk.
You kind of fight the urge to chase each other. The cat wants to bat the bird, and the bird wants to peck at the cat. So anyway, go ahead. What do you guys want to do?
We rob the smithy for weapons.
What? You talk to him.
Go start stealing shit.
Yeah, can we rob the smithy for weapons? I mean, we do need weapons, and they do have armor as well.
I have an idea. I see something on this map labeled Shrine of Luck. Is this one of these things where people throw coins into?
You're smart.
Very nice. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not saying that's what you should do. I'm just saying.
We're
You
just
can throw orcs into it.
things off the bottom of the wall.
This thing's all the shit. What?
Anything else?
What else do you want to do? You guys are. He was talking to you, by the way, not to me.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. We could.
You want to try out that shrine thing first?
Yeah.
Before we get any real, like, punishable by death crimes?
What was it?
So,
any real punishable by death crimes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't think.
Shrine of Luck, and then we'll go see. I wanted to see if we could try to maybe kill one of those people that have the coats, so we can steal their clothing in case we need to use that to get around.
Interesting.
I don't think either of us would
Secure the
fit in
body. We have time.
with that army. It seems to be mostly humans. I
I don't know. Are they all humans?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen a non-human army member yet.
We can give it
That
to
is, in
someone
fact,
of the
the
humans.
truth. You've not seen a non-human individual.
Kirby's a human. Kirby's a human.
Kirby, damn it.
Anyway, okay, so
You can pass for a human, probably.
you guys make your way. You take a right out of the Stonehill Inn, and immediately to your right, you see a large open square.
It's not good.
And on the far side of the square, you can see what you've been told by Torblin just in conversation as you've had, and also your friends, you know, is what they call the Shrine of Luck. And as you approach this area, what you see is a kind of like a half circle of rocks that have been piled up one on top of each other in a very nice formation. In the middle is another rock that serves as sort of a pedestal, and on the pedestal you see a figurine.
Can we steal it?
Try.
I don't see any point in doing that. I don't think anybody's going to pay us for that, because everybody would know in the town that that's the Shrine of Luck, and they'd take very offense to us trying to sell it to them.
You might want to buy some luck.
Okay, but I'm a chaotic neutral.
Yeah, you can steal it. I mean,
I'm not telling you what to do. You can do it.
you can still do it. I mean, you guys can talk, but just so you know, and this goes for everybody, you can still act out an action outside of the group consensus.
Yeah.
So if the group says, we're going to go left, and you say, I'm going right, you'll go right. Okay?
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay.
I'm just going off my alignment.
Right. Do you want to try to steal the statue?
I just mean, like, they probably think maybe the redcoats did it because, I don't know, the redcoats are...
That could rile up the town to revolt.
Yeah, that would be good, though, maybe. Revolt.
As you are standing outside of, the rain is pouring down in starkness, as you're standing looking at this statue, you can see behind the statue is a building that has some lights on, and you can see the lights are in the window. It's another building, and in the building on the sign, on the thing, is a placard carved out of wood to this kind of log cabin structure. On the wood, you can see, this is one thing I haven't looked at. Hold on.
Hey, John, check this out.
Hey, what's you doing?
Comes in a jar.
Got a lot of that in
You see,
Indiana, buddy.
you see the words Tymora, Tymora, Tymora.
Wake up tomorrow.
Tymora.
Tymora. You can see the words Tymora, goddess of luck and fortune.
See a John come?
Do we know the town's relationship to the shrine? Do they revere it?
You talked in your talks. In your talks, you have ascertained that this is considered a shrine of luck, and while it is not revered, it is considered good omens to come pay your homage to Tymora and her shrine. Considered a good gesture, with the hope that luck will befall you for showing such goodwill toward this thing.
Are there tithings at this shrine?
What is this doing so much?
Tithings?
People
Go
toss
ahead and roll an
coins.
investigation check for me.
Me too.
7.
Right? Yeah. Investigation check.
This ice looks so cool.
14.
Okay. As you search the area, you kind of look around the statuette, you kind of look around the ground. As you are searching for tidings, or basically money presented in good earnest,
He muted instantly.
you hear a voice. What exactly are you looking for?
Is that a female?
As
female voice?
your heads whip up, you look and you see a cloaked figure standing outside the doorway.
Red cloak?
You see a cloak.
Okay.
It is dark. You both have night vision. You cannot tell the hue or the color of the cloak in the darkness. You can see
Give me a koozie back.
color hues. I I think that is a thing in either one of those things. But anyway, you can't tell the hue of the color. It's like, I hope you find what you're looking for. What exactly are you looking for?
We're just admiring the town's shrine, hoping to gain some luck from Tamira.
Tamira is a god not in favor. But typically, those who come to give tidings and to ask for luck don't search the grounds. I can tell. You don't look in the best of spirits. What brings you to my doorstep?
Desperation, and I'm not even there.
Desperation.
Like that? That's the perfect answer right there.
We're not worthy.
Please, 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 come in. Come inside out of the rain. I have a good sense of individuals.
Oh, are you wrong?
Maybe you need to come in and have a talk with me. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, let's come in because.
What the hell's on this? Oh, okay. That's Star Trek.
Yeah, it's been
Gentleman of Alas.
Well, we had some like
I
full
know
body
that.
shot going on there.
That's the episode where.
Yeah, you can't look in the box.
No.
Yeah,
That's supposed to go be the ambassador's wife, but Kirk makes her fall in love because if you touch her tears, you fall in love with her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, Kurt, roll a D4.
I'm a serious hardcore geek.
Add those to your luck points.
4 points. Woo!
All right.
Oh yeah.
You please the DM with your knowledge of Star Trek.
Please give us something to do, Mr. DM. We've been sitting here forever.
Oh shit!
Let them have
Chop
a
and Cap sat there for an hour and a half. Anyway,
Yeah, but they're not drinking.
guys, what do you want to do? Cap, Chop. I mean, Cap and Rock.
Cat, chop, cat.
What do you want to do?
Should we go in? I mean, if she's bad, we can just kill her. But I don't know.
Go get some luck.
Cap, Cap, you're muted. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Vacuum cleaner.
You were attacked by a vacuum cleaner.
Oh God.
Make a saving throw against cleanliness.
Whatever you think, Rock.
I just asked, what do you think?
Oh.
Please, come in.
She might have some interesting stories to tell, being old. So let's follow her.
Your cat instinct? Okay.
She ushers you in, and as you walk past the entrance, you walk into a very open room. It's kind of like like when you walk into the initial area of a church. It is very austere. There are carvings on the wall. You see Tamora figurine in various positions on the thing. You see a area where you can sit down and chat, talk. She ushers you to sit down. You go in there and sit, and she goes to the side of an area and she pours some beverage. It's steaming in the cup, and she hands both of you a beverage. She said, "Please take this. You look cold from the rain."
How do I drink it?
The rain.
With my beak.
Go at it.
You'll figure out some shit.
Just
Somehow you've managed to drink water. Birds can drink water, so they figure you peck at the water. I don't know, whatever you do.
Oh, yeah.
you'll have to role play that up. Anyway, is it please? What? It's not often that I have
Last one.
people of your type
Yes.
in my
That's what Reese said.
Maria, what brings you? What? You do not look like you are in the best of circumstances.
I don't know.
Can we just continue the lie that we got robbed by the bandits?
Well, it's not so much that you got robbed, that your group got robbed. And you can say that no matter
Our
what.
group,
But should
group
we
got
bring them
robbed
into
and-
this? Because if we bring them into this, they could have.
Just remember, this is probably a powerful person if she's in charge of the shrine.
As you talk about your encounters with the Red Capes, you speak of being robbed and being attacked. You talk to her and you express these wrongs that have been brought upon you. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check, both of you.
Ooh, persuasion it up.
Persuasion?
Yep.
20.
Damn. That's persuasive.
Please.
Sold me.
18, 19.
19, very good.
So we're persuasion it up.
You are very, very earnest in your descriptions of the things that you have endured
Whatever I can describe.
under the Red Capes lure, and also your other things that you relate in a very basic whatever
manner.
She's like, yes, I know of these individuals, and they are not good for this community. They've come into Phandelver under the control of the Black Spider. To be honest with you, I am one of many. I am a part of a network who hopes to keep what is pure and honest alive. And those who are against us, they shall fall. But we are not ones who strike out in the front lines. We hold the back lines. We keep things and information to people. How can we help you to rid this town of this scourge?
Notes. We don't have shit.
You mean that?
We need supplies and provisions.
At your notes. We don't have shit.
And your support.
and your support and love. Yes.
If you know of others who are like-minded.
And your prayers and hopes and whatever the hell else you got.
But,
maybe this is the luck. We are the luck this town has been praying for.
Oh,
All of you decide.
She asks, would you, my group is known as the Harpers. We are an underground network, and I can tell you are knowledgeable in the underground. Both of you seem to understand the ways.
oh, we're gonna join the Harpers.
The shadows.
They're clog dancers.
Would you join our group?
We need to know a little more before we join a group.
Yeah.
Before we lend our support.
I understand. Sometimes proof needs to be shown, but let me help you. You've described your group, quite a hardy group that has fallen on ill times, but who I hope, with our help, bring back the times before the Red Capes were here and the Black Spider's dominance pervaded this land. I know that your main spellcaster, from what you have told, has lost something precious. What I can tell you is there is an individual, an elf, who has long lost their life in a faraway location. But she knows the area and she knows the ways. She is not quite seen. She is caught up. And once her times, she was quite high on the, how can I say it? The social ladder.
Elf scale.
He is now dead and lies and haunts an area as a undead. But she knows the location that I believe will help your company. What I suggest to you is you go to her. You provide some means to endure, to ensure, to feel that she knows her worth and that she is still considered beautiful and honored. And maybe that will result in John's belch, which will then result in something that can help you in your quest. And she outlines some information to you. She talks about a book that only Agatha, which is the name of the elf, once lived in an area that is now her haunted domain. And she outlines a location where you can go, where it's in Connieberry. And the area that her harpers call it is Agatha's Lair. And there you might find something that will help your group. And that is the best thing that I can give you right now.
All right.
If you can find it. Shut up, John, you're not there.
Ah!
If you can find it, you might understand and gain something, and you will join our group. And that is what she gives to you, Cap and Rock.
Take it. Let's go.
Can she draw us a map?
Now?
She provides you with a map, detailed directions to this location.
Get an Uber.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I have land vehicle.
Listen. I'm trying to do the, in the movies where they go.
That's the Shaggy, the
Wayne's
Scooby
World.
thing.
Yeah.
Wayne's World.
I forget what you call it. Whatever it's called. Scott, you should know.
Wayne's World.
Transition.
Yeah, the Wayne's World thing too. Yeah.
You said Wayne's World.
I did.
Roll a D4 for me.
Dang.
Oh, please.
You're not worthy. You're not worthy.
I got a 4.
Add that to your luck points, John.
Party time. Excellent.
I'm too old.
All right.
I'm too young.
I'm
We take
still
ourselves
sitting here
back
wishing
to the main
something
group.
happened.
At the Stonehill Inn, you guys watch as Cap and Rock disappear into the darkness. What do you do?
We're going to head the opposite direction to the east and to the north. We're going to head through the grassy knoll towards.
Grassy knoll, no.
Hang on.
Wait, where do we go?
We're together.
Your time is like paused.
Oh.
I thought we were going to Lion Shield to get some armor and swords and shit.
Yeah.
We'll get there. One way.
I'm sorry. Where'd you go? Who's going where? Where's leading where?
Hang
I
on.
like your quest. Let's quest with them.
Well, they're not back yet, right? So they're doing this thing over in the shrine. We're now
We're
free
going to Martha's provisions first off.
Where they left off, that might help.
I thought.
Well, we don't have any money, so let's go beg from the Lion Shield first, see what they'll get us.
All right, that would be if we headed to the south and to the west.
Don't make me pull out the
Lion
map.
Shield, and we probably don't want to stick to the main road, so let's kind of like take the back roads around the town master's hall and pop out right on the Lion Shield's doorsteps. What do you say?
All right. Who all is in this troop?
That would be me and Tim and Kirby and Hal and I think do we have one other person?
Chop. Yeah.
Chop. Yes, Chop.
All right. 6 people. Individuals.
What happened to Rock?
You guys,
Rock
Rock
and
is with
Rock and Cap went off. They went to the Shrine of Luck.
this
we
is happening in
five
parallel.
are together. We five are together.
Very good.
Five.
Right. As the five of you stick to the buildings, you tuck yourselves in back and you walk into the grassways in between buildings. You watch, you listen, you judge, you stare, you contemplate, contemplate. I like that. You watch the patrols as they go in and out, and you spread in, and it's like the same patrols, and they're not overly, they're not regimented troops. You can tell that. You can see they're more like brigands, all right? You make your way to the Lion Shield Coster. You find yourself on the outside of the doorway of the main entrance to the Lion Shield Coster. On the is beautiful woodwork in a large banner, the Lion Shield Coster, with the double doors, with iron bands crossed and locked. You don't see any lights in any coming out from under the door or from any
So it's closed?
where windows quote might be.
So let's roll around the back.
All right. You do find a back door entrance area which walks out into
Wally World
like
closed.
an area that has, you can see barrels of stuff like sheet of raw metal scrap metal and stuck in barrels, and kind of trash and garbage piled up in the back area as you walk into this kind of like coated area.
Well, let's try assuming there's a back door, giving it a knock and see what the heck happens.
All right.
Assuming there's a back door.
You knock on the back door. I hope that came through well. There's no answer. You wait a little while. You knock again. Suddenly you can see small lights starting to emanate from the bottom of the doorway, spraying out. And you hear a voice. Hey, who is it? Who is this at this hour? What are you doing?
Damn you, sexy thing. Get up here and talk.
Tobin sent us, said you might be able to help us.
Torben Stonehill sent you.
Yes. We are friends of Torben.
Oh, really? Roll a persuasion check.
Nah.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Oh, I don't need disadvantage.
Because your role play is such shit. Yeah.
Well, in that case, good. I rolled a 1.
Oh, gosh.
I did roll a second one.
Sure, you're.
Hang on. I got an extreme plea. And I'll roll with disadvantage because quite frankly.
Wait. John, hold on. The reason he rolled with disadvantage is because
I wasn't playing the game.
I come up and I just do this and I say, da, da, da. There was no role play in it. All right.
You get it, brother.
Please,
So
please help us.
So it's like, I can get, this is an area I can find quite a few swords to put in your sides if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Well, as an MU, I don't care. I'm out of here anyway. You guys.
Don't forget, you guys have luck points.
I know, but a 5 would have done.
I just want to remind you because you never used the information that I ever gave you. Go ahead.
Okay, well, obviously, I can just back out. Somebody else needs
Do I get disadvantage in this too?
Oh, wait, John. What do you do? Tell me what you do.
No, I've got to step in front of him and say, "Hey, please, you must listen to us. We are trying to help. You need to listen."
Group, I implore thee.
Demonstration.
We're trying to rid the city of this evil.
Okay, John, go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Just
I
right.
got a 14.
14. Do you have any pluses, or is that with the pluses?
No, that's a raw score. Hang on.
Yeah, I think you probably have some pluses there, John, don't you? Let me
I'm
look.
looking.
You have in persuasion
0.
Yeah, +0. You roll a 14. It's like, sure. What I advise for you is to get the F out of here. Because I'm not having any of it.
Anybody else?
Well, I missed a little bit. Did we tell this person that we were sent by this other person and stuff?
Corbin.
Yeah, that got me.
Am I still crunching loud? I'm sorry, guys.
You're fine.
That didn't get us anywhere.
Well, I rolled a 1, so even if it would have, it didn't. So everybody else, let's try. Go for it.
Well, let's try it one more time.
I've got about a 10 charisma. I'm not much help.
Well, listen, I would love to talk to her. I said, listen.
Kirby's there.
Hey, how? They can't
You
see
can do
through a door.
I can do the schnobble wobble for her.
Is that like the truffle shuffle?
All right. So can I speak to her?
Absolutely.
We come needing your help. We want to help the city. We want to help you. We want to make things better for everyone. My deity pushes me this way, guides me this way, and has brought us to your doorstep to have you help us on this journey for your town.
Pretty wholesome.
Look, he sold me.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
With advantage. All right. Well, that was a 4. And that was a 1. So she ain't buy crap, is she?
Like,
Hold on. Let me look at my thing here real quick. So persuasion I have +4. So I got an 8. Woo-hoo. All that. That was heartfelt, baby.
I'm ready to give you anything you want.
he says, I'm listening.
Keep talking.
All right. I've got to step forward one more time. And I've got to say, if you're going to kill us, just go ahead and do it.
Oh my God.
We really need your help. And we're going to do everything we can to save this town.
All right, roll persuasion.
9.
And again, I apologize for crunching in everybody's ear.
You're not. I don't hear it. You're not crunching anybody's ear.
I got a 14.
14. Your talk, along with Kirby's heartfelt speech. All right. How are you going to help us?
Al?
Why are you
How?
at the doorstep?
How are you going to help us?
If you're going to help us, why are you here?
Well, we are here because we are unarmed. Hi, Brittany. We were caught and tortured, and we are unarmed. In order to complete our mission, we need your help with armor and weapons, so we can battle those who would do you harm and who would do the city harm. That's why we're here. We throw ourselves at your mercy so you can make us better to do what we were sent to do by our God.
Good job, Scott. Woo!
So you hear silence. And then you hear clink, and the door slowly opens.
Fireball.
Mind you, you will be dead in an instant if this is anything other than honest. Anything.
Woo!
Oh, look at him. You're being attacked.
I love you, baby.
Defend the DM.
Roll with disadvantage.
Anything other than honesty. I bring you in with the knowledge that I could be put to death for it. But
Well, we will die before you.
Please. Come in.
No one will
Thank you.
die because
Thank
of
you.
what you did for us.
She ushers you in. So as you walk into a back area. It's a very workshop area. You see a large anvil with some metal still upon it, as if it had been worked on earlier in the day. You see swords of various levels of doneness, so to speak, all hanging on the wall. Progress. You see javelins. You see some armor pieces hanging on the wall. And she ushers you in, and she says, "Very well. You want to help the town. You want to rid us of the brigands in the red capes. Is that what I understand?"
That is very true.
We do, but we're gonna need some
There
shit
are
before
so
we can do that.
lots of poor pittance. You stink and you smell. I don't know why I'd even bother trusting such idiots.
Because I got a cute smile.
Right now, we have nothing in these red capes. They push on everyone here. It has been nothing but oppressive since their presence has come. And they all
Give us a chance. Give us a chance.
Fine.
Did we apply for a credit card?
Fine. How much gold do you have, and what do you need?
We need a lot, and we don't have much.
We have nothing. They took us all.
Chop
They
has
beat us.
5 gold.
We still got Chop here. He's got a little bit of gold left.
Chop has 5 gold.
Two.
Well, Chop's not with us.
No,
He is.
Chop
Chop
is.
is with us.
Oh, Chop is with us? Okay.
And he's got 2, but that's not going to do us a lot of good.
What do we take away? He had what? He started with 10 gold. He's got 5 left.
Yes. And what makes me think I'll give away all my gold to y'all that I just met?
Because we're partners now.
Too late to go back.
Too late.
I'll give it to Scotty.
And quite
Remember,
frankly, if
I
you're
still
still give
pay
us
your-
stuff, it doesn't
I still
matter.
give you an
anyway.
allowance.
Quite frankly, those 2 gold aren't going to do us a good.
All right.
You never know.
2 gold?
10.
She says,
I have 5.
5.
Okay, hold on.
she says,
The allowance is nothing in dungeons.
here's what I'll do with you sorry ass lot. Is I'll provide you the weapons and the shields and the armor that you need to take care of this group. There's quite a number of you. Surely there's more. Is there more?
There are more.
Fine. Do I have to provide for
Couple
them
more.
too?
There will be 2 more.
Oh, you're sure.
We don't need it though.
Oh, you're going. I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Yeah, you are.
Yes,
we're,
you will.
we're good for it.
We'll make it worthwhile.
We got an
Anybody,
800 credit score.
anybody catch that reference? No.
Wait.
Financial recover from it.
Tiger King.
Never mind.
Try it one more
Tiger
time.
King. Joe Exotic.
Can you do it
Who
with
said
the
that?
Well, no, I'm sorry. I watched it and I still can't.
Oh, D4 for me.
Yes.
I don't know how to the D4. I don't really know.
How to tell what's what?
That
Yeah.
one's it's
Whichever
the
on
bottom.
top.
No, that one's on the bottom, I think. It's
No. Is his different?
It's whatever's on
his
top.
is different.
This is on bottom. It has to
It is
be.
on the bottom. His is different.
It's 3.
Show me your picture. Show me yours.
See, his is different. Look.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Whatever's
gave
on
him the
bottom.
Elven dice. That was his start off set now.
All right. Fantastic. So add that to your luck points and remember that because you can use that on any roll for anything. I need to look here just for a second. So I'm going to.
Wow, this lady's very nice. Let's be very nice to her.
I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to post it in the Discord Dragon Ice channel. This is what you have to pick from.
Where's that at?
Hold on.
Dragons of Icespire.
Yeah, it's right below the boar bracers.
Boar bracers.
Boar bracers.
What the hell? Oh, it's in it. So you see it?
Yeah.
What am I looking for?
I've gotten Dragons of whatever the Dragons of Icespire is just everyone mute until I say so. It's the last thing I posted there.
All right, I'm gonna send it both ways. I'm gonna send in the dragon and then also in the group.
Got it.
All right, so there's two ways you can see it. Basically, what you are looking at is her inventory.
Take it all.
Dang.
Okay, it's all weapons then, huh?
Oh yeah, you're right. Armor is a very
Yeah.
so armor wise, she has leather armor and she has chainmail.
Chainmail. That's what I need.
All right, so here's what I want you to do. You guys can edit your character sheets, and I can edit for anybody who doesn't have it. Who needs to. I want you to change your, this is gonna take a bit. And what we can do is you can write it down and edit your sheets later, offline, just to keep the flow going, okay?
I don't know what I'm editing.
So just take
You
a
don't
piece
have
of
to. You got
paper.
all your stuff.
Just take a piece of paper, write down the weapons and leather armor or chainmail that you're gonna have.
This doesn't include us.
For individuals that do not wear armor, she doesn't have anything for you. That can't.
Okay, let me ask you a question because
wear
I'm not really
anything
sure.
but light armor. If chainmail is considered light, I don't think it is.
Medium armor. It's medium.
Yep. So if your proficiency or requirement is in medium, then you cannot wear chainmail. I mean light, you cannot wear chainmail, which probably affects the magic user and the rogues.
But we're not.
Chainmail's heavy?
Chainmail is considered medium.
Medium, okay.
Right. But a rogue can't wear it or a thief can't wear it. It's noisy.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. I have a pole axe. Is a great axe better than a pole axe or?
Well, a poleaxe is better than anything, but
The poleaxe has a larger range than a great axe.
Right. You see, that's my ultimate idea. I'm going to be a poleaxe player. I mean, like a pole arm player and great sword. You know, I can like defend whole hallways and stuff like that. So
I'm gonna assume that you can get what you want. So if you,
hey,
I don't
Colton,
really know. I don't even know the damage of the pole.
whatever weapons. If
I don't
you
know
look-
what armor.
Colton,
I'm just as well off to keep it up.
We're all gonna have to spend a little bit of time with our character sheets to flesh out the stuff we don't have and flesh in what we do have. Okay.
Okay, no
We'll
problem.
do that offline. That way we're not
Right.
slowing down this session.
Right.
all right, I'm ready to rock now.
Oh, then I don't need to pick up anything but my chainmail then.
What about shields? She have shields?
What armor class am I? I'm
She
assuming
has no
light.
shields.
Okay.
I'm assuming light, yeah. So I don't really know.
Oh, you got to get these cool metal dice.
Look at that.
I got my gem.
Pink dice.
My gemstone D20 coming in.
No shit, really?
Yep.
Have a serious
those.
solid brass D20.
To go with those balls. All right. Okay, so you have the picture. You can write down later or whatever, but you outline what kind of weapons you want, and you You can grab a chainmail or thing. I want you to write down, when you write these weapons and stuff down, I want you to write down the cost. Because this is the cost that you owe
Okay.
this
Okay.
lady, which...
Okay, what you didn't tell us the cost of the armor. What's the cost of chainmail?
I can tell you in just a split second.
I can only really buy one thing.
Shit. Hold on. Okay, so, excuse me. To get a chainmail will cost 75 gold pieces.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Leather will cost 10 gold pieces.
So I owe 75. I'm a man of my word. I will pay back.
Very good. All right. As you are talking with this lady and picking out your things, you hear another on the door.
Uh-oh.
As the lady approaches the door, and who is it? You hear a familiar voice of Cat and Rock.
We're back already?
Boom.
Come into the and they are now part of your group. Back. And they can also, if you haven't selected armor or whatever, weapon, please.
All right. All together now. We're all together now.
We got gold?
Where was that from?
You got,
We guys got
you don't have gold. Cap and
Submarine.
came back.
yeah, you don't have any gold. You basically she told Cap and Rock all the information about what, the spell book, Agatha's lair. She gave you a map. She said she thinks it will help. She hopes providing this information will include joining the Harper's group.
And we did
And that's it. And then she ushered you out, and you guys headed back. You followed the trail that you knew from where they were talking, and you found, and you knew that they went into that area, and you followed.
First, we didn't do anything else while we were out there.
Woohoo! All right.
Got stuff.
You guys now have some weapons and some armor again.
We got
Let's go
stuff.
kick ass.
Let's go kill things.
I ain't joking. Let's go find out. Let's go lure some bad guys in and smoke them.
All right. It is now.
Can we tell them what we did? What we did while we were out there?
Yeah. I mean, you talk to them, and you basically parlay the information. Say anything you want, whatever you want.
The sound.
Very good. You guys, you heard that, right?
What? No, I didn't hear.
Go ahead.
Was it? Did you hear that?
No. Oh, I did.
You hear something?
Yeah, I heard. Okay. Rock.
Yeah. they're all tapping. Yeah, they get it. So you understand from Rock's her sounds. She makes the sound of a book thing, and she, in a perfect replication, she says everything that lady said to her.
Yeah, perfect idea. Why didn't I think of that?
In the exact same voice. It's almost like you guys were fucking there.
Maybe we heard it with the Stones.
You caught everything, and she doesn't have any stones.
What about that lady that was in there? Is she part of this group, or does she like she hears this stuff? Like what's going
Yeah,
on? through her mind?
she's listening in the background. She sees here you guys talk. You aren't protecting anything or saying expressed any desire to withhold any information.
I think let's join their quest. Come on.
All right, so the she directs you to. It's like she said, it's getting late. You know, you Motley Crew should probably get your, like Torben said, you get your butts over to Adeline's. I'm sorry, whatever her damn name was, Adeline's farm. I don't think I would go knocking on Barthen's provisions this late at night because it's way beyond everything. So I would go there.
Let's go talk to
outlines where, I mean, you guys kind of know where her location is just from your description with it. And she also outlines like, yeah, it's south of here. And she's a good woman, but please approach her with caution. Don't scare her. The times are not good.
So just a quick note here. Rock's ability to mimic voices is really going to come in handy in some of these situations when we need to lure people out or try to figure things out. So we really don't want to dismiss that capability because it's really going to come in handy for us.
I can also mimic
Nice.
not just
Scott,
sounds.
roll a d6.
Hey, Scotty.
12.
What?
Oh, now you got minus.
All right, add that to your luck points.
Thank you.
I can also copy scripts and objects. Like I saw you guys sewing back in the Capex, so I know how to sew now. So if you just let me walk
Really?
here, I can, yeah.
Very good.
I like this rock.
Well, let's
Rocks.
move due
Rock
south.
rocks.
What do you say? Rock, everybody.
Rocks.
Woo! But move due south to Hadeline's house.
Rock lobster.
All right.
It's a rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
I'd rather be living in my own private Idaho, quite frankly.
As you follow the streets, I want you all to make a stealth check.
Wait a minute. We're not following these streets, are we?
We're doing whatever he tells us to do.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Wait. What do you want to do? Go ahead. Tell me what you want to do before. You said you were all just heading down there.
Well, no, I said I was heading south, which would have kind of brought us across the road and like into an open field, and like we would have been heading into Hadeline's house, almost due south of the line fields.
All right. So you're walking in between the houses toward Adderley Farm, basically, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, if you want to do something to us, Chris, go ahead, because we're gonna just get it. That's
Oh,
all
you're
there is
asking for the wrath of the gods. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, look at what I rolled.
I find myself 4 inches away.
Oh,
Okay. Anyway,
this
okay. As you guys are walking, you don't walk on the main road. You cut between houses, trying to ensure that yourself that you do not grab the attention. Who's got
White striped jail outfit.
Cat?
Yep. Sorry.
You watching TV?
yeah.
Yeah. Something about murders or whatnot. Sorry.
Sorry, just turn the sound down.
Yeah, just
Yeah, we can
Right
hear
down
it.
low.
a little bit. You can watch whatever. Just mute yourself. Or hell, hold on.
You turned on the
All right, I got
sensitivity.
it. I muted him. Okay, so what happens as you walk into the back areas of this? Suddenly, you hear this zzz, this zzz noise as these large creatures
Oh gosh.
that look, they're nasty looking. They have large wings and a very large pointy stout kind of like, and they're coming in right after you.
Murder hornets.
Oh no.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, here they are. Okay, so
Your sturges.
Yes.
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, it's amazing the crap you remember from
There are only 2 of these things flying, but they do come in at you. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Scotty, they come right at you.
I'm Kirby, damn it.
It's Kirby, they come right at you. The first one flies down and tries to sting you with his long nose appendage. 17. Does that hit you?
I don't know. I don't know what my armor class is with new chainmail.
That's right. Okay, hold on. Your armor class was 14 with nothing.
Woohoo!
14, and you're going to have chainmail, which adds chainmail, and it will put your armor class to 16.
So 17 hits me anyway.
17 hits you.
Okay. Well, let's see what kind of damage those little motherfuckers do.
Good job, Scotty.
Sorry, a step ahead.
I'm gonna jump on those fuckers no matter what.
All right.
You gonna ride
Let's
it?
say kill me dead no matter what.
Scott, as you guys are walking your way, you hear this bzzz, and all of a sudden you feel this, shit. Something lands on your back.
Oh, nice.
Inserts a needle right into you, causing you 4 points of damage. As whatever it is now on your back.
It's stuck in me?
Attached.
Yeah.
It's attached?
Yep.
Okay, and in the second one is going to go. Hold on. I got to do this one because I forgot. It's going to go after Rock.
Oh gosh. Saving
7
throws.
plus 16. Does 16 hit you?
16.
What's your armor class?
Oh, jeez. I don't have anything, don't I? Because I couldn't get any light armor.
Right. So you probably have regular. What's your armor?
I had 15. I had 15 before.
You had 15 before, and you had equipment.
Like light
You
armor,
had-
leather.
I can take it off you real quick. Inventory. You had leather. I take it off. 14. You 14. That hits you.
It's gonna.
Oh, nice, Rock.
Or just some wine.
Gosh, how much damage?
Come on. That's my thing. As it does. Ooh.
Ooh, it's
7 points of damage as it
10.
lands and sticks to your back, and you're just like It attacks you. Okay, that's the end of their turn. Now let's roll for initiative, which is a lot of people here. So
I have a
everybody
15.
roll general. Just give me an initiative roll. I can tell you right now, you guys are first.
Okay.
Take your turns. Go ahead. You pick the time you want to roll. Who wants to go
All
first?
right. Well, 15 against me. I'm going to attack the one that's attacking Rock.
Okay.
I got a 13 and a 7, both with both hands. 2 short swords. That's a plus crap.
I can put him to sleep.
Plus 6. So I got a 19 and a 13.
All right. One of your swords misses, but the other one hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I've done 8 points of damage to the critter that's on Rock.
Yes.
That's
as you run up to Rock and you take your sword and you take both of them, you try to hit him, but Rock is kind of moving, and you miss just a little bit, but your next one hits, and sinks, your blade sinks straight deep into it, and it collapses right under your blade as you do this. Okay, that's your turn. Who's next?
Hello, hello.
Anybody? Just step up. Say yes, me next.
I
I
go.
can put him to sleep.
I push.
All right, go ahead. Cast asleep.
I
No.
push. I don't know.
Yeah,
He's got.
put him to sleep.
All right.
I have to roll, right?
Yep.
18.
Hits.
18 hits.
3 die 8.
3 die 8. I guarantee you, it's asleep.
As long as I didn't get in the middle of that crap.
It just collapses in the on the creature. You have used
He's already used his one thing.
spells. You've used sleep before. And that is the end of your spell slots. All right, Cap, just so you know, you've used all your spell slots. You're not able to cast any more spells.
I have 3. I only used 2. I used sleep twice.
And now you just, hold on. Why do I have it as an extra one? Did you mark your thing on D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you have another one. Okay, I marked it too, so I think we both did. Okay. That's it. The sleep, I assume you're just going to cut this thing's head off and move
Please.
on. What I would like for everyone to do in this situation is to roll a stealth check.
21.
Plus
I need math for this.
13.
Okay.
8.
15.
15.
I am the stealthiest boy for 24.
24. All right. Oh, Jesus.
Did you get
All right.
another one?
So in this thing, Hal knocks over some cans that are in the back of the building.
Oh my God.
I'm not
Damn it, Hal.
I'm sorry. Tim knocks over some cans that are in the back of the
Damn
building.
it, Tim.
Luckily, everybody's like still as they do this, and actions. Everybody's like still, and you can see in between the buildings, a couple of redcoats are kind of like, "You hear that? That? What was it?"
Was the same one? Was it the same one?
Ah, this rain. I'm so sick of this rain. Let's go to the sleeping giant. All right, fine.
They kind of wander off without action.
Whew.
All right, so you make your way to this, what is known as the farm that you see on your map,
Okay.
which is, I need to pull it up. Okay. Why don't I have this in a separate window? But there it is. Okay, so you go-
Alderleaf Farm.
you make your way down to Adderleaf's farm. As you approach the farm, it is now late at night. It is quite late. You're in the AM hours now.
Ooh, one
As you approach Adderleaf Farm, what do you want to do? A brief inspection of the area. You can see there are no lights on, and everything appears to be calm and quiet. The rain
Good.
continues to pour down in a steady pace, as you are quite soaked with.
I'll
your
let some of the
water.
more sexy people talk to whoever's inside.
I think the charming bard can go up and see what he does.
Is there like a shed?
I'm not going to roll right now.
There are some sheds on the outer area.
Are they locked?
Back these murder hornets.
Yes, they're locked.
Is this Elena's house?
This is
That's the farm.
yes, Elena Alderleaf.
All right. I'll go up and knock on the door.
Knock, knock, knocking on Lena's door.
Who's there?
No answer.
Banana.
Knock a little harder.
Banana who? Knock, knock.
I'm gonna mute you.
Banana.
You
Banana
can,
who? Knock, knock.
you can hear some movement inside the house as slowly some light starts to appear in the cracks of the window seals and underneath the door. And you can hear somebody. Who is it? Who? No, I'm sorry.
It's a girl.
Hold on.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Queen.
We were sent by that guy from the inn. I forgot his name.
Corbin.
That guy.
Corbin.
Help me out here, group.
Corbin.
Corbin.
That guy, yeah.
That guy.
You sent by Torben. Torben Stoneville.
Yes.
Yes, Corbin said that you could give us lodging. Huh?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Ringo, Sophia.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, tell him I said hi.
Yeah, she said hey.
Hi, Sophia.
I told her to come in the camera, but she wouldn't.
Tell her to get in the camera and wave.
She gone.
She gone.
Persuasion, no persuasion modifier. Still,
Not you, John.
I'm sorry.
The one
Cap.
who talks.
Sorry, it's Cap.
Roll a 20.
Yeah, D20 and add your persuasion.
14.
Good deal.
Did you have any modifiers?
If you're listening, you hear, Mom, who's out there? Who's out there? Son, go back.
Hand shark.
Go back to bed. Torben sent you. Why did he send you to my doorstep?
We have similar interests.
Similar interests in what?
The current occupancy of this town.
Can't really say it.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to be clear, dear.
The Black Spider Army.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, that's bold words. Be careful.
A little loud.
What exactly about them?
They're no good. We want to run them out. Torben said you could help us with that.
Yes. I don't know exactly how I can help you. What are you expecting from
A roof.
you? Want bedding for the night?
Yes.
Sure would be nice.
Go ahead and roll another persuasion check.
Maybe a little female companionship.
Asking a bit much.
I picked it up and dropped it again. That's my fault. 21.
I think we might. Son, go back to your room, please. And you hear that as the door unlatches.
That's a lot of latches.
As the door opens, and you see a young half gnome lady in her elder years, dressed in
A young half-known lady in her younger years.
Gnomes live a long time.
Get with me.
I'm sorry, not half gnome, a halfling.
Half. Oh, she
You
was.
see a
But
female
a young halfling in her elder years.
A halfling.
gnome.
A little short person.
Years.
Hey, I gotta go.
Come in.
I don't know what the rules are with leaving. Is that okay?
Yeah, buy the donuts next time.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
That was fun. See you next Saturday. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Greg, you can catch him up with I'll post the video and he can catch up with what.
I'll try.
Because we are
Not drinking bourbon, but I did have a little
we're at the
moonshine.
end of the thing. So it's a good point. At this point, she ushers you in and says, and you talk back and forth, and you explain your situation and what you've gone through, and she describes the hardships of the town and the things. She provides you. It's like, my accommodations are minimal. Please stay in our barn. We have hay and we can provide you with some food to keep you. And she ushers you in and she takes you into the barn and provides you a nice area to take respite for the rest of the night. And at this point, we call this session done. What?
Well, at least the inventory's easy to keep this time. Got squat.
All right. So what I like to do at the end of every session is to write down highlights of the session.
We ain't got shit.
We got
our asses kicked.
Got asses kicked.
We'll get it back.
Why did you get your asses kicked?
And now we owe lots of money.
How are you guys drill it into our heads?
I'm not going to drill it in your heads. I'm just like, you got your asses kicked because, and we'll just leave it at that. I think everybody understands. Okay, fantastic, great. What are some of the great highlight points? What did you really enjoy from this adventuring session?
I enjoy all our sessions. I like, and look, I like our new players we picked up. I mean,
I did too.
Lucas is a natural.
Great with the role play. I love it.
You know, I mean, Jesus Christ, he's like, he knows more than some of us already. That's pretty cool. I think they like it. It's nice to pass it on to another generation.
Yes, I think that's fantastic.
You know, we got a little catching up to do. You know, we need to. I wanted to go to town and buy shit. Now we ain't got shit. You know, so we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to make up for that. But hey, we're on our way. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a good quest. I like the quest with the lucky people.
Oh yeah. Bring back the undead. That's exactly what a paladin wants to do, is bring back dead people.
Dead people. All right.
That's exactly what a paladin wants to do. I'm kind of against this. I'm with you guys, but I'm a little against it. Just letting you know.
Well, bring it back.
You don't like him, turn him. You know.
Well, let me tell you, as a sworn enemy of orcs, having a half orc in the party really wasn't one of my high points either.
Well, that's kind of half-assed.
I tell you, Dungeon Master wanted a half orc. He said he likes half orcs. You know.
It's awesome.
And when you got a barbarian, there's not a much better barbarian than a half orc.
Awesome. Any other items you want to talk about or outline that?
Rock's a bit depressed now because he lost his rocks, and that's gonna be his like.
Oh, Rock!
Rock!
We love Rock.
We're gonna make it up for him.
Rock.
We're gonna get your rocks back, Rock.
It's all good, Rock.
That's all meaning, because that's all.
You know, some items that maybe you didn't quite.
Had fun.
You had fun? Did you enjoy, Colton?
I love it. I didn't think I would like it at first when my dad was like, I'm going to go play like Dungeons and Dragons with him again. I was like, what?
Dude,
But every week when I just like sat around, I was like, I think I'll play. Now I'm a half orc.
Yep.
It's a great story.
I got to give you a shout out for withstanding an hour and a half of not saying a goddamn word.
Thank you.
So that in itself is I don't think any of these older generation could have done that.
No.
Oh, I'm patient though.
Yeah, it took a while. It hurt. It hurt to lose all our stuff, you know?
Yeah. That Holy Avenger sword, I don't think I'm ever going to get that back.
Let's talk about
We
this.
were pretty good at kicking butt there for a while, you know? And then we got our butts kicked. And look, a lot of it was some bad throws. I think we had a chance. But man, we had some crappy throws there, you know.
I honestly think that was not a no-win situation, but the way you played it was not to your best advantage.
Well, the thing is, you got to remember is we forgot everything that happened from last week when we started this week.
Yeah. Well, not that. I think there you have this attack, fight, and not really think about tactical situations and
Oh, absolutely. I'll wear that badge proudly.
You've never used any of the magic items you've ever gained. You've never used any of the potions you've gained.
Yeah, Legless has a greater health potion. I know of this.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I think
We
this
started today with me being beat the fuck, and I couldn't do anything. You know?
So what did everybody, I'm curious, what did everybody think when I asked everybody to go silent and only talk to Greg?
Didn't know.
You knew I was getting my ass kicked.
I knew bad things were happening, or else really good things were happening for Greg, and the rest of us were a pay.
Not to me personally, that's like a student going to the principal's office.
I will point out the fact that, and maybe I shouldn't point out the fact.
Oh, now you've already pointed out the fact that you're going to point out the facts. You better point out the facts.
Well, a couple things. Tim had an entire encounter that you guys don't know anything about. Yeah. And
it went so well.
If you forget, there was something mentioned about a certain gem. A large
big-ass gem.
In your possession that may not actually be a gem.
We don't have it anymore, do we?
No. You don't have it.
Listen, we can go back.
We can go get it.
We can go back.
It's in the castle.
Castle?
Well,
There's a freaking castle? Where did I miss the castle?
Yeah,
That's way past the castle.
Goblins. We gotta.
The goblins tell the truth. The goblin might have been lying to us.
Yeah, and I love the fact that old Gum Gum was torturing your asses the entire time.
At 25 gold. 25
gold.
He is so pissed that you guys went past him and didn't pay him his 25 gold. He's got a vendetta.
Yeah, well, we got a vendetta against old Dum Dum too.
But you know, he's still out there.
That's right.
But he's not gonna be for long.
Okay.
Stomp his ass. We're gonna stomp his goblin.
Write down Gum Gum torture.
Gum
Gum Gum. Need some Gum Gum, Dum Dum.
Torture. I love that I love the way that Colton and Lucas came in and rescued your guys.
That was awesome.
I would love to rescue them any day of the week.
Appreciate that.
I like the fact that they went ahead, they were scouting the tree lines and checking everything out.
Oh, no, they started playing it like, you know, come on.
It wasn't like, I'm just going to go in and just attack.
No,
Who's that sound
my
like?
character.
No, we're smarter than him.
You can't take that.
I'm smarter than him.
John does. John
I'm going to knock an arrow.
searches his eye out.
That's what I do best.
Drawn. So it's not totally that way.
All right, well, Colton's going to leave and play with real people tonight. So.
All right, guys.
Love you, Colton.
Love you.
I'm going to shut this recording
Thank you.
down.
Thank you for having me.
Colton, have a good night.
And
I
tell
will.
her
Thank you for having me, guys.
All right. Thank you. Everyone take care and have a great week.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Great job, brother.
Thanks.